Hi everybody, Grave Visitations here. Welcome back to the channel. So today I'm in Kensal Green Cemetery in London. Now there's two sections in the cemeteries. There's two cemeteries here. One is Catholic and one is called All Souls. Now there's an old section and a new section, so I'm going to take you around the old section where there's some amazing mausoleums, sculptured statues and stuff like that, so stay tuned. So guys, I'm in Kensal Green Catholic area cemetery here in London, and this is the grave here of Paddy Doherty's parents. And you might remember Paddy, he was on Big Brother on TV, so that's Paddy's parents' grave. And a beautiful grave it is. You can see Paddy's dad there, Simey, and his mum, Lizzie. Beautiful grave. May they rest in peace. So this is Kensal Green Catholic part of the cemetery here, and it's a very, very large cemetery, as you can see, and crematorium also, so people actually get cremated here in the cemetery as well, on the grounds. Now there's another section in the cemetery. I see a lot of Irish flags, so there's a lot of Irish people living over here in the area. And I was speaking to two people earlier on, two women who are from Ireland, and she lives in London here for the last 48 years, and she was a lovely woman, and she actually told me where to go in the area and how to find Paddy Doherty's parents' grave. I went to see that grave as well. So and it's a beautiful headstone on Paddy's parents' grave. And you might know Paddy Doherty from Big Brother. He was on Big Brother, and he's famous for being on TV and stuff like that. So there's just a couple here now. There's one here I spotted with the Irish flag, and this is a lovely one here. Peace, luck, and Irish, which is nice to see in London. Loving memory of a very precious mum and nan, Mary Legg, or Ledge maybe, if I pronounced that wrong, who fell asleep in 1989, age 87. And you see all the shamrocks on the headstone, and the Irish flag blown. So it's a really nice old cemetery, old and new in here. Joy Shin Adu Okafor, born in 1962, died in 1988, and a lovely photograph of joy. And there's another lovely Irish one here. And a photo. See the Celtic cross in loving memory of PJ Scanlon, 1925 to 2015. And his wife, Teresa, who died in 2019. And a lovely photo there of the couple with the shamrocks. And the Irish flag again. So I'm going to take you guys over to the older section of the cemetery. And there's some lovely mausoleums and stuff. I was just talking to a guy there who has his own company as well. And he touches up the headstones and puts the gold writing on the lettering on the headstones and stuff. He was talking to me, and he has family actually from County Longford in Ireland. So this is the old section we're going up to up here. Very, very small world. The woman I was speaking to from Ireland, she's living here 48 years. She said she grew up in a town in County Wexford, the same town I lived in. So that was amazing to think, you know, no matter where you go in the world, you'll always meet somebody that is from some place that you know of. There's another gorgeous one, look at that. Married couple. Another section here. Beautiful headstones in here. We have one here, Boland. A woman with a hat on. Beautiful headstone. So this is all the old section here in Kensal Green Catholic Cemetery. We're going to read some of them. It's a quite big cemetery. It's a beautiful headstone there. And there's a lot of Italian people, I think, interred in the cemetery. As we can see here, Giuseppe Antonio Gatti, who died 1870, aged 34, leaving a wife and 2 children to mourn his loss. And of Angela Maria Gatti, daughter of the above, who died in 1868, aged 1 month. And Constantine Gatti, brother of the above, who died in 1870, aged 20 years old. So quite a lot of Italian people interred in the cemetery here. Josepha Alice, beloved daughter of Il Defranco Jose, who died 1885, aged 18 years old. Another fabulous angel statue, holding the bugle, I think, in her hand. So there's so many amazing statues and monuments here, you know, you just wouldn't know where to start, to be honest. It's just full of amazing cemetery statues and sculptures and cemetery art here. I just spotted one over here. We'll have a look at this one. And it's a statue of a woman, like she's in mourning here. And I think it's fallen over, the statue. There's parts of it that has fallen over. And you can see where it has fallen over, unfortunately. But beautiful all the same. Now there's a couple of mausoleums here I want to show as well. So we'll have a look at the mausoleums. And I think as I was coming in, I spotted a lot of Italian names and Italian grave sites with lovely photographs on them. So I do like the ones with the photos on them also. So up here we have a mausoleum. As you can see now, it does look old and maybe in need of repair. There's no windows on this one, as you can see. But that stone is unusual. It's like a dark brown stone on this one here. And I'm not sure what I'll see inside here. Now there is some things missing off it there. You can see the cross on the wall. And the windows, unfortunately, and stuff are missing out with the glass. But I'm sure at one stage it was beautiful with those stained glass windows in it. So there's a couple of mausoleums in the cemetery. We'll try and get around to them all. It's a beautiful grave here in loving memory of Michael Edward Riley. A photograph of Michael Edward. Rest in peace, Michael. There's a couple of old mausoleums, sculptures and photographs. The cemetery is very big. Now this is a grave here. Sal Iola. Rest in peace. And the face looks born off the statue there. There's a beautiful old photograph here of the woman. A beautiful picture. And it says in memory of our mother Maria Falco. So I'm going to make my way over in this direction here, guys. And there's a lot of people working here. Now here's an old mausoleum. We can see the scaffolding up around it. They're actually doing this one up and repairing it. So it's nice to see they're repairing it, because a lot of history there and keeping it together. Another old mausoleum. And this one says Society of the Catholic Apostolate, Very Reverend Francis Norrison, ordained in 1927 and he died in 1935. And there's a list of reverends along there. So whether they're interred in this mausoleum here, I'm not sure. All the reverends. You can just see inside there how beautiful that looks. Amazing inside. Stained glass. And the stained glass unfortunately is broken on this one as well. But amazing. There's a train track near me here. Here we have in loving memory of Antonio Audagna, who fell asleep in September 1909, aged 45 years old. Another beautiful angel statue. And a bust of Antonio here. Really, really, really nice gravesite there. So this must be the Italian section here, where there's Italian people interred in the graveyard. I have a lovely photograph here. And this is all in Italian, unfortunately, which I don't understand. But I see the name Antonio Salcati. And a beautiful photograph of the man there. And a really old one. Just here. Domenico. It says, in loving memory of Eleanor, our dear wife, the dear wife of Domenico Orsi. And just look at that photograph, guys, and that. Look at that for a really old photograph of the Italian people. Absolutely beautiful. So this is one of the Kensal Green Cemetery is one of the Magnificent Seven, it's called, cemeteries here in London. And we've been to Highgate. So this is the second place we've been to, and it's another one of the Magnificent Seven cemeteries in London. And magnificent they really are. We have the red brick here on this mausoleum. And there's like a glass door, but I'm not sure if you could see through that now. That door. And it's very dark inside, so I don't know if I'd see anything in there, guys. If you can see anything there. They're really nice mausoleums. The door, and this is beautiful. And the sculpture up over the door there. Some beautiful mausoleums. We have the head of Jesus Christ here on on this side of the entrance of the mausoleum, and just on the other side then we have Our Lady here. Really, really nice. And a lot of those mausoleums unfortunately are blacked out windows, so you just won't see inside those. So we'll walk around the area, and this is the Catholic section of the cemetery that I'm showing you here now today. So we will go over and do some video footage in the All Souls area as well. Loving memory of Frank Quinn, who was born in 1928 and died in 1993, and Elizabeth Quinn, who died in 2007, reunited in heaven, it says, which is lovely to see written on the headstone, and a beautiful photo of the couple here, who are reunited in heaven. So rest in peace. And as I was saying, I didn't expect when I came into this cemetery here in Kensal Green to see so much Irish people interred here. And it's amazing to see the Irish people interred here and all the other people that's interred here, not just the Irish, and their beautiful final resting places here in Kensal Green. So we have a mausoleum here that was bricked up. The Frossi family. I'm presuming that's Italian again. Those beautiful statues at the entrance. And that was bricked up. The Le Grove family are interred in this mausoleum. And in some of the mausoleums here, you will notice that some of the doors actually don't look like your normal doors that you would see in a mausoleum. They look like they've been an added feature to the mausoleum, like they're more modern looking. Now, the reason for that, I would imagine, would be because if the mausoleums were broken into or the doors were damaged, they would maybe fortify the mausoleum a bit stronger with the more modern type of door, as you can see here. I certainly haven't seen them in Ireland, so maybe it's a normal thing here in the UK. Okay guys, so I'm going to go back in this direction and have a look at some more amazing tombstones here in Kensal Green Cemetery. So as the recording of this video, today is Thursday. Thursday the 2nd of June. So we will be going back on Saturday. So we're going to try and get as much in as we can. This is the church area here in the cemetery. They're doing the church up, I think, as well. And outside. So Just here we have this amazing mausoleum as well. Just look at that. Absolutely stunning. And those doors. The lions' heads on the doors with the detail of the teeth and everything that's on it. Really, really nice. And it says Resurrecto, which would be Italian. This one here has lots of plants around it. Look at this, isn't that beautiful? This colourful railing around that enters into the mausoleum. And there's some wild growth there, unfortunately, so it's not possible to try and see. We'll try and have a look in if we can. But really nice mausoleum. And you can see the design on that there. It's like a Roman soldier with a helmet on, it looks like. Gorgeous. Stained glass inside, you can see. And I might try and get around the other side and have a look at that if I can. But just here we have the family grave of Henry and Ville. And the steps going up with different names on the steps. And we have a child and her foot is missing in the statue. And it's Jesus holding the child and a little girl as well. Which is absolutely gorgeous. So I'm going to see, can I have a look inside this mausoleum here? See what I can see. Now the back is just, that's what it looks like at the back of the mausoleum. Really, really nice. And the roof of the mausoleum has coloured tiles on it. Look at that, isn't that beautiful? Another small mausoleum here. The Dolan family. And Dolan, I think, is an Irish name also. So it could be an Irish family that's interred in the mausoleum there. We have all the pigeons in Kensal Green Cemetery today. Also, now here we have a statue I need to look at. Also, Brian Henry Knight, who fell asleep in 1957, aged 10 years old. But just look at this statue. Absolutely gorgeous. You have Jesus Christ on one knee and an angel looking up at him, and he's holding the angel's arms. So the angel is looking up at Jesus. How beautiful is that? And the lovely little ladybird on the angel. And a lovely mausoleum there in the background. And we'll go over and see, can we walk inside it? It seems to be open, so Now it's an old mausoleum, I'm sure there's nobody to fix it. There mightn't be family left, unfortunately. That's the inside of the old mausoleum. So I'm going to go up now, guys, this direction. But first I want to just show you Belgian soldiers, it says here, which is beautiful. A very big memorial monument here. Belgian soldiers, 1914 to 1918. Isn't that beautiful? And all the names of the soldiers are here. Greater love than this no man hath, that a man lay down his life for his friends. Beautiful monument. And all the names here. I'm sure they're all the names of the soldiers fought in the First World War. And that's in French, I think, so if anybody understands what that says, please let me know in the comments. Isn't it a fine monument though for the soldiers? Really nice. So rest in peace to the soldiers and thank you for your service. Right guys, so this is on my way back out of the Catholic cemetery here in Kensal Green. There's a few on the way out I just want to show you. Cherished memories of our darling husband and daddy, David. You can see a photograph of David. Gandolfi, it says, which is Italian. I'm presuming it is Italian. What a beautiful angel on that grave, look at that. Absolutely amazing. And the photographs that's on it as well. So there's a couple of headstones on the way out here that I spotted and I said I wanted to do them, and there's lovely photographs on them, so I'm going to have a look at some of them on the way out. Antonia Mazzoni, and a picture of Antonia there, very old. Look at that statue, another beautiful statue, an Italian grave, really gorgeous. And I see one here as well, Katrina Ladi, who died in 1985, it looks like. I think it's a child's grave, but just look at that beautiful picture of the little girl. May she rest in peace, little angel. So guys, if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, please hit the subscribe button and the notification bell, and share the video if you can. It helps a lot. We do travel a lot. I also have a membership on my channel also, If anybody would like to join the membership on my channel, you will just see the button on the home page of the channel and press the join button. It really helps the channel. It helps to get around and travel, and as you know, we've come from Ireland all the way across the sea to these beautiful cemeteries here in London, and but they are beautiful, and we've maybe some more to do or see as well. So in any way you can to help the channel financially, we really appreciate it. It means a lot to us. We get to put up content and videos and come to these beautiful cemeteries just like the one I'm in today. So that's the Catholic section, guys, of Kensal Green Cemetery. There is two parts, two cemeteries here. So the other one is the All Souls. So I'm going to leave it at that, guys, for the Catholic section of the cemetery. And if you like the video, subscribe, hit the thumbs up and the notification bell. And I'll see you on the next one. Take care, guys, and God bless.